What's up, Florida State fans? What's up, Mike Norvell? What's up, Thomas Castellanos? How y'all doing? Don't feel good to be on the losing end, do it? No, I felt that. And you Florida State Seminoles, Thomas Castellanos, Mike Norvell, and you Florida State fans was the cause of it. Y'all beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. But on tonight, you didn't have that same energy. And I'm disappointed in Florida State. You know what I'm saying? I am disappointed. Florida State went from unranked to begin the season all the way up number 8. I mean, you flew up the daggone rankings. Made it to number 8, and you go and lose to unranked Virginia. But let's be real. I can't celebrate Florida State losing. I can't. Because you beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. And plus, this was a well thought out game tonight. Both teams came to play. Both quarterbacks came to play, even though they turned the ball over. I think that quarterback from Virginia turned the ball over 3 times, man. 3 interceptions, 3 horrible interceptions. Well, one was a tip drill, but 2 horrible interceptions, man. He threw for 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I mean, Virginia should have won this game in regulation, but they was playing not to lose. You got 3rd down and about 4-5 yards to go, and you run it straight up the damn middle. You big dummy. What terrible play calling. You should have threw the ball. If you'd have picked up the 1st down, game would have been over. But no, in the 4th quarter, last 2 possessions for Virginia, that was terrible. That was terrible. Thomas Castellanos, I think he threw a couple of interceptions. Yeah, he threw 2 of them. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Man, come on now. Turnover game. I think between these 2 quarterbacks, they threw 5 interceptions. And I also think, Florida State had a fumble also. They did. But anyway, now both quarterbacks, even though they turned the ball over, they came to play. Thomas Castellanos threw for 254 yards and a touchdown. And Chandler Morris threw for 229 and 2 touchdowns. Now I'm going to tell you, I didn't know Virginia was this tough. I didn't. I really didn't. Had a buddy that called me today. He's a Miami fan, so he knows about this, all these teams in the ACC. I haven't watched not one Virginia game this season. But he called me and told me, do not sleep on Virginia. Virginia is pretty good. That quarterback, Chandler Morris, is pretty good. And I had somebody in the chat, telling me Chandler Morris is real good. You know, he know Chandler Morris family, whatever. Fine and dandy. Chandler Morris is a pretty good quarterback. But he need to make better decisions with that damn ball. Now, I don't know. Maybe Florida State defense just that good. I don't know. But guess what? Chandler Morris can run too. Because guess what? Chandler Morris, I believe he ran for a couple touchdowns. That's just what I thought. Matter of fact, Chandler Morris ran for 3 touchdowns. 3 of them. Man. So that this man responsible for freaking 5 touchdowns. 5 of them. Come on now. Old Tommy Castellanos. How many? He responsible for 1, and Thomas Castellanos ran for a touch. So he responsible for 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? But we all know Thomas Castellanos can run. As a matter of fact, Florida State ran for over 250 yards. Both teams ran for over 200. So this was a well-played game. It was a hard-fought game. Both defenses came to play too. There was some hard hitting out there too. But I'm going to tell you, man, freaking Virginia, that run game from them running backs, it was on point, man. They was on point. I'm telling you, man. A couple of drives, Virginia basically ran the ball down their throat the whole freaking drive, man. Jamar Taylor, 99 yards and a touchdown. Xavier Brown, 60 yards. He ran for 60. Chandler Morris, 30, 34, and 3 touchdowns. But that run game was on point. I like what they did in the run game. But like I said, they ran for over 200 yards. Florida State ran for over 250. So the run game for both teams was working, man. Thomas Castellanos, 78 yards. Gavin Sawchuk 74, Chroma 63. So they was doing it by committee. They was doing it by committee. Boy, I sure thought the refs was going to take this game from Virginia. Ain't no reason why they should have been reviewing that out of bounds. They called it a touchdown, but he didn't have control of it. They shouldn't have been reviewing that long. They shouldn't have been reviewing that 2-point conversion that long. He clearly had his foot in bound. Clearly. So I thought they was trying to take the game from these Virginia Cavaliers. But shout out to Virginia. But that damn whoever calling they plays, they need to call plays to win. Don't call plays not to lose. When you got these teams down and you got a chance to win, you call a play that's going to win the game. Don't give the ball back to them because you want to go all conservative. Come on, man. Being conservative just give you that much more chance to lose. You got to play to win. You got to play to win. Now that number 0 for Florida State, he's a damn good wide receiver. I don't know who the hell he is, but is it Deuce Robinson? I don't know who the hell he is, but he's a damn good wide receiver. Number 0, I don't know who the fuck it is, but he's a good wide receiver. But I like what I seen out of both teams, man. Like I say, I can't sit here and talk shit and celebrate Florida State losing because they beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. And it was a lot of people, haters, that's what I call them, naysayers, non-believers, doubters. They was all up in the comments. Oh, if Florida State lose this game, it don't look good for Alabama. How Florida State losing the game don't look good for Alabama. Oh, but they losing to an unranked team. So fucking what? So what? Hell, they ain't played with one ranked team the whole season, and that was game 1. My Alabama Crimson Tide, they beat them. Okay? So, this game against a good unranked team don't mean that's a knock on Alabama. That's like saying if freaking Georgia lose to Alabama tomorrow, that's a knock on Tennessee. It is not. It is not. So I don't know where y'all be coming up with this shit in y'all head that make y'all say the things that y'all say or think what you think. But that's just asinine. Come on now, that is asinine. That's crazy. But hey, it is what it is. A lot of people got their own opinion. Let them think what they want to think. But they want to say that just to hate on my Alabama Crimson Tide. If my Alabama Crimson Tide come out and beat Georgia tomorrow, is that a knock on Florida State because Florida State beat us? No, it ain't a knock on Florida State. Matter of fact, it might even help them even though they lost. Come on now. Florida State can lose this game and go the rest of the season undefeated. Is it still a knock on Alabama? Come on, man. Virginia can mess around and not win another game. Make it make sense. And for Virginia, you fans, what you rushing the field for? Are you serious? What is Virginia Cavalier fans rushing the field for? This the 4th game of the damn season. Is it because this only your 4th time in 50 tries that you beat a top 10 team? Pathetic. You can tell these fan bases who ain't used to winning. They want to rush the field. Of course, everybody rushed the field when they beat Alabama. And I can guarantee you, Alabama lose this game tomorrow against Georgia, they'll be rushing the field too. Everybody rushed the field against Alabama. We all know that because we ought to stand it. But these Virginia fans rushing the field tonight, that's a damn shame. And now you done cost your school a whole bunch of money, probably $50,000 to $100,000 because you can't control your emotions. But I like what I seen out of both teams tonight. I feel like Virginia might actually be a pretty good damn team. Now, really, the game that they lost against North Carolina State, matter of fact, they only lost by 4 points. 4 freaking points. Now, I don't know if North Carolina State, no, they ain't ranked. But it was only by 4 points. So they're tough. I think they're a tough team, man. I think they are a tough team, these Virginia Cavaliers. And I don't think this win tonight was no fluke. They turned the ball over how many times? 3 times. 3 interceptions by the quarterback and still managed to win the game. Still managed to win the game. But And I think every turnover that this guy committed turned into points. So if this guy wasn't turning the ball over Chandler Morris, it probably would have been a blowout. A freaking blowout. But Florida State turned those turnovers into points. Now, I can say a couple of those turnovers, the turnovers that Florida State gave up, I believe Virginia turned them into points. So, I mean, it goes both ways. But it could have easily been a blowout. Virginia came out and jumped on their ass for sure. For sure, went up, I believe, 14-0. And then Florida State reeled off 21 straight points. Went into halftime, tied up. Sure did. But both teams made plays in the second half too. But guess what? Virginia just made a couple of more plays than freaking Florida State. But like I say, I can't talk shit about Florida State. Not losing this game. It's only one game. Now they just come out next 3 or 4 games and they lose 2 out of 3 games. Then I'll be on your ass, Mike Norvell. You can believe that. I'll be on your ass, Thomas Castellanos. You can believe that. But as of right now, I can't say a negative word about Florida State because they beat my Alabama Crimson Tide and they showed up and they fought hard tonight. They fought hard. Shit, if I'm going to talk shit about Florida State, I should have been talking shit about Tennessee the other week when they lost to Georgia. But no, Tennessee showed up. They fought hard and they went down in overtime. That what happened. But that was because of coaching. And the coaching almost cost Virginia tonight. But luckily, it didn't. But anyway, congratulations to the Virginia Cavaliers. They gonna party it up tonight. You can believe that, them fans. But congratulations to them. Far as Florida State, ain't nothing to hang your head on. Hold your head high because you fought hard. You fought a good game. They just made a couple of more plays than you. Thomas Castellanos, he doing his thing. Florida State doing their thing. You look at Florida State, they are a hell of a team. This ain't the same Florida State team that you was watching last season. You can believe that. Whole different team with a whole different attitude and a whole different work ethic. Oh, I forgot they had Gus Malzahn. Yeah, they got Gus Malzahn calling them plays. But Virginia, that defense is pretty damn good. I got to tell you that. I don't care that Florida State scored 38 points on them. Florida State got a hell of an offense with a hell of an offensive coordinator. That's all I know. Or Virginia. Because Virginia offensive coordinator was dialing up them damn plays. Just like Gus Malzahn. But I think both defenses played pretty good this game. Even though they got points scored on them. Both of them played damn good defense. And both teams played damn good offense. And this was a damn good game. So, like I said, congratulations to Virginia Cavaliers. Florida State, just go back to the drawing board. Come back next game. Try it again. That's all you got to do. And I think Florida State still will have a damn good season. But anyway, that's all I got. So, y'all be blessed. Remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll damn Tide.